And all systems go here at Anfield ahead of what should be an enthralling night of football. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action with the mystery ball rules in effect. It is Liverpool, and they face Boca Juniors.
Well, thanks, Derek, and this will be interesting. Nobody quite knows what to expect here, so let's just see how the teams cope with it.
And this is how Liverpool will line up. Alisson begins in goal. Andrew Robertson starts with Trent Alexander-Arnold in the fullback positions. Luis Diaz starts with Mohamed Salah out wide. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. Number 5, Ibrahima Konate. Number 4, Virgil van Dijk. Number 26.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
Thank you for attending Anfield. Enjoy the game.
And the contest begins. Salah. Nicely timed tackle. Aguirre. Luis Advíncula. Medina. Luis Diaz. And Liverpool couldn't hang on to it. Andrew Robertson. And he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Oh, this is looking promising. Will he find the net? Well, it goes down as a miss so early in this game.
Well, it may be early in the game, but that should have been a goal, no doubt about that. That's a big chance.
Plenty of forward momentum shown by Cavani as they keep the ball. Cavani! There it is! The opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made!
Well, just look at this. Cavani shows so much skill to beat the defender, and Cavani does the rest. He hits through the back of the ball with such power. What a great finish that is.
Goal for the visitors. Number 10, Edinson Cavani.
Virgil van Dijk. Andrew Robertson. I think most defenders would expect to be booked, halting an attack in that fashion. Well, there it is, the first caution of this match.
Well, he didn't need to make the challenge, did he? He's under pressure now. There's a long time to go in this game.
Liverpool have given us away. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Medina. Edinson Cavani now. Really good challenge. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And he's made headway. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
And passing it through, and the chance is on. In it goes to reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and Salah does the rest. He strikes it so cleanly, he hits it with power and accuracy. There was no stopping that.
Luis Advíncula. Aguirre. And he saw the situation developing. Luis Advíncula. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Well, out of play it goes, and that was in no small measure due to the effective press. Andrew Robertson. And Diaz has it. Here's Robertson. Not smooth in possession. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Oh, great defending. Oh, it's a penalty. Just what they wanted to avoid, given the scoreline. Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart.
Well, he's made a genuine attempt to play the ball, so penalty yes, yellow card no.
To extend their lead here. And a goal! He was composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot.
Well, here it is again. Great composure to send the keeper the wrong way before striking it into the opposite side. That's an excellent penalty.
Well read to put an end to that attack. Cavani. And the referee blows for a foul. Trying his luck from long range. Well, that was a very respectable effort from such a long way out.
Well, he hits it cleanly.
And he's in. Terrific save. Trent Alexander-Arnold. And now their turn to have the ball. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Free kick awarded to Liverpool. And options in the centre. What a vital intervention. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Well, it was a superb counter-attack, but no goal.
Yeah, really good play. Won the ball back well and then countered with great speed. That deserved a goal.
Well, this is not ideal for him. He was booked earlier. And he is going to pay the ultimate price.
Well, when you're on a yellow card, it was a silly challenge. He just lost his discipline there.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Room to roam on the wing. Opportunity here. A strong hand on the ball. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Getting in there to intercept. A move of promise on the flank. In with a chance. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Luis Diaz. Now with Morton. Salah. Salah! He's blocked it. Decent enough idea. Shame about the execution.
Well, I don't think that was good enough, and I also think it was the wrong option.
Zenon. And snuffing out the danger. Tenacious tackling. Excellent defending there. A textbook interception. Could be a chance to break here. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. And he might be through here. Oh, it was there for him to take the chance. Konate. Salah. Chance, and you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. Cavani. Zenon. Could be threatening. A good and fair challenge. Textbook defending inside the box. Crossing possibilities. Now can they counter clinically? Chances on. And nearly a goal after that breathtaking move.
Well, that was counter-attacking football at its very best. Unfortunately, they just couldn't finish it off.
It's with Blanco. Cavani. And he's in. Medina. Edinson Cavani now. Really good build-up, but no end product. Cavani. He'll take this on. Well, the goalkeeper managed to make the save without much difficulty in the end. Alexis McAllister. Now, who can he play it to? Opportunity it is. And really going for power, but the opportunity's been squandered.
But I'm not sure going for power was the right option. I think that should have been placed into the corner.
Guillermo Fernandez. Good tackle.
And remember, tickets for the next game are available for sale after today's game.
Cavani. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Who can he pick out? No space if he goes inside. The crossbar got in the way. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Well, putting it wide from there, disappointing. Well, you can double the total if a goal is scored from now on. Luis Diaz. Possession lost by Liverpool. Zenon. Merentiel. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Well, a disappointing end to that break. Given away by Liverpool again. Zenon. Struggling to keep the ball. Well, fine margins, but you need to be a bit more accurate than that.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have had most of the ball. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so hard to play against here, and it makes them such a good team. It's been a brilliant performance so far.
Yes, it's so true. For once they find themselves in defensive mode. Can they convert? Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. Cavani. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, he saved it well. Virgil van Dijk. McAllister. And passing it through. He's managed to get in behind. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
Goal for Liverpool, number 11, the Egyptian king, Mohamed Salah.
Oh, big chance! And the keeper's hand does the trick. And he was in the right place to intercept. Cavani. Cavani. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Well, it'll be double trouble now for the team conceding a goal. And he's fired over the corner. Well, hit on the volley. Terrific strike.
Well, it's a very difficult technique, but I actually think he should be scoring there.
And they're making a change. Morton. He has teammates around him. And he's broken free. Well, it's a goal and a double punch, if you like.
Well, it's a great bit of play and a tidy finish as well, and worth double, of course. Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Going for Liverpool, number 66, Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Cavani. Christian Medina. And a throw-in it's going to be. Well, given the mystery ball now in play, any goal scored is worth 2. He's managed to lose his marker. Strong. There it is, and that will count for 2.
Well, he's taken advantage of the mystery ball, and it's a good finish, you have to say. But when you look at this again, there's 2 things wrong defensively about this. First of all, the goalkeeper should not be parrying it into a dangerous area, and the defenders have to be sharper to get to the knockdown. It's not good defending all round.
Merentiel. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security. Delivering it. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Well, no damage done. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. The challenge could have been... And in with a real chance. Salah! And a goal! An end-to-end game! And they weren't behind for long.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Kevin Zenon. It's with Blanco. Miguel Angel Merentiel. Salah. Salah does thrive on veering in field. But he took care of it defensively. And he has options available. But nothing comes of it. Bodies forward and the break looks on. They need to get bodies back. And he's made headway. Couldn't grab hold of it. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Well, a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here. And threading it through. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Enticing with a bit of danger here. Guillermo Fernandez. Well, they're getting right on top of their opponents at every turn. Alexis McAllister. Here's Robertson. Possession lost by Liverpool. Guillermo Fernandez. Oh, no stopping him. Zenon. Electing to shoot. Great defending. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Trying to pick out a teammate. And the danger cleared. Well, he missed the target and then some. Wide it went. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Counter-attacking very much an option. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Plenty of support here. Well, a joy to watch. Can they forge ahead? Oh, it's a goal! Playing a man short doesn't seem to bother them. They hit the front. Back underway then, and a hefty reward for any goals scored now, given the mystery ball situation. You can treble the usual total, 3. Chances on. Well, go for power with that shot, but it didn't happen for him at all.
Well, that's a poor effort. He's got that all wrong. That's a really bad shot in the end.
Piece of tackling to break things up. This might be ideal for the counter. All hands on deck. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. And teammates around him. And that brings to an end the first half here at Anfield. Plenty of forward momentum shown by Cavani as they keep the ball. Cavani. And the battle has recommenced here at Anfield. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And passing it through. Big opportunity. There it is, and that'll count for two.
Well, he's taken advantage of the mystery ball, and it's a good finish, you have to say. Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And he has options available. Now disappointing end to the move. Now can they counter clinically? Trent Alexander-Arnold. And a chance to whip it in here. Looking to cut inside. Closing down well. Still looking for space. Really vital interception. It's gone in, and what's more, it's worth two.
Well, he knew the mystery ball was in play, and he made the most of it, didn't he? Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger, and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
Egyptian King, Mohamed Salah.
Getting forward. Oh, he's through here. Well, the conclusion, he's missed the opportunity. Alexander-Arnold. Now, options are plenty. Great strong tackle, throw-in forthcoming. As of now, any goal scored will be worth 3. Robbed to the ball, Mo Salah. Cavani. He's in behind. Cavani. Good idea. And Cavani's in. Well, it was down to whether or not he could beat the keeper, and that question has been answered.
Well, I'm all for players striking through the back of the ball with power, but he has to hit the target from there.
Well, they saw red earlier, and now they're seeing yellow, Stuart.
Well, it's no good keep fouling. They have to show more discipline here. They've completely lost their composure.
A disadvantaged Liverpool here. That's a good-looking pass. And making sure nothing onto... Oh, it's an absolutely tremendous save!
Well, he's just pulled off a remarkable save there. Brilliant goalkeeping.
Good refereeing, waiting for a natural pause before booking him. So the corner played into the box. And the danger is still there. Big chance. And the ball is loose. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Lovely work to get past his man. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. And support available. Oh, genuine chance. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Jones. Very effective pass. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. Medina. Cavani. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Diaz. Oh, what an opportunity. He's blocked it. And they are committed to making the substitution here. Oh, chance perhaps. And cleared off the line. Oh, it's gone in, would you believe? And that is going to be classified as an own goal.
Well, no question about this. As you can see, this will go down as an own goal.
Well, shielding the ball admirably. And possession given away. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in. Well, strong play here. Oh, but they've lost it now. Decent looking pass. Wonderful block. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. The conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. All hands on deck. And final. And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart.
Well, he's made a genuine attempt to play the ball. So penalty, yes. Yellow card, no. Here it is again, and what a good penalty it was. Into that top corner. There's nothing the goalkeeper can do about that, even though he went the right way.
Doing well to keep possession. Andrew Robertson. Oh, might be. And a sharp finish for a goal.
Well, that really is a good finish, and well worth the double score. Well, here's the replay, and I have to say, the keeper's got his angles all wrong there. That's a poor piece of goalkeeping.
And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Cavani. Zenon. Miguel Ángel Merentiel. It's looking promising. Oh, couldn't beat the goalkeeper, and really should have been able to. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping, and pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Delivering it. Well, not cleared away completely. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. New mystery ball in play. Any goal will now be worth 3. Really good challenge. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Oh, what an opportunity. Wonderfully taken goal.
Well, that's what can happen with the mystery ball. It's a hat-trick with one strike. Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and his movement so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Cavani. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And space for Liverpool in the wide position. Can he take the chance? Safe pair of hands, did his job. Robertson. Real chance. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Cavani. Perfect challenge. Good-looking sequence. And he's broken free. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Potentially productive here for Liverpool on the flank. And he's made headway. Can he finish? Oh, credit to the goalkeeper. Fantastic save.
Well, in that situation, that's a really top-class save from the keeper.
Well, it will be triple trouble for the team conceding a goal now. It's worth 3. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Well, new ball in play. Any goal scored will be good for 2. Guillermo Fernandes. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. And a sharp finish for a goal.
Well, mystery ball or not, that's a great bit of play and a very good finish. Well, here it is again, and I don't expect keepers to save everything at their near post, but I think he should probably do better. He'll be a little bit disappointed with that.
Oh, this is looking promising. Oh, he's done it!
Well, you could sense the nerves amongst the back line. So much at stake with the mystery ball being in effect, and it's cost them dearly.
So off and running again, and with the current mystery ball, goals will count for 2. This looks more than decent. Could be. Well, fantastic reflex action. Now, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Oh, not a good throw-in at all. Incisive pass. Can he keep his composure? Well, it's a goal and a double punch, if you like.
Well, it's a great bit of play and a tidy finish as well, and worth double, of course. Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Goal for Liverpool, number 66, Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Merentiel. Oh, what an opportunity. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Teammates available. He's in with a chance. Oh, it was there for him, but unable to find the target.
Well, he certainly went for power, but the accuracy just wasn't there. He should have scored that.
Giving the ball away. A no-nonsense defensive clearance. Breaking at pace. And a fine reading of the situation. Cavani. And Cavani really taking care of the ball as he runs. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Andrew Robertson. And in with a real chance. And a fine stop. That's a goal. That is how to keep it out of the net. And they've got a new mystery ball active. Goals are now worth 3. Another corner, hot on the heels of the last one. Played over. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Salah. Oh, in with a chance. Can he finish? And tried to drive it home, but couldn't do so.
Well, he decided to go for power, but he's got to hit the target there.
An additional reward now for a goal. You get 3. Medina. He's in here. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Can he make it count? Wonderfully taken goal.
Well, that's what can happen with the mystery ball. It's a hat-trick with one strike.
So they restart the game, and a reminder, any goal scored will now count for 2. Plenty of support here. Good use of advantage. Trying his luck from long range. Counter-attacking chance. And finally up a cul-de-sac. And that's a very good parry. Now, who can he pick out? And nicely parried away. It's a goal and a double punch, if you like.
Well, it's a great bit of play and a tidy finish as well, and worth double, of course. Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Well, the referee took note of the earlier incident and now issues the yellow card.
Substitution for Liverpool.
10 minutes left for play.
Number 5, Ibrahim Konate, to be replaced.
Merentiel. Space on the flanks. Real chance. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Diaz. Oh, a superb save. Has eyes for goal. Oh, and nearly on target. Not quite, though.
Yeah, very nearly, but the goalkeeper had it covered. It wasn't really a great effort.
Kevin Zenon. Cavani. Very quick thinking there. Luis Diaz. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Given the mystery ball situation, any goal scored now is good for 3. And he's given us away. Oh, big chance! Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Diaz. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Miguel Ángel Merentiel. Perhaps they can counter from here. And he's in. Well, it was so easy on the eye, that counter-attack, but no reward for them.
Yeah, it was all good until the final effort. It just shows how devastating they can be on the break, though.
Diaz. And that is offside. Well, nearly at full time, not quite, and it's all going Liverpool's way, Stuart.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. Oh, he's done it!
Well, you could sense the nerves amongst the back line. So much at stake with the mystery ball being in effect, and it's cost them dearly. Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Goal for Liverpool. Number 66, Trent Alexander.
Miguel Ángel Merentiel. Wonderfully taken goal.
Well, that's what can happen with the mystery ball. It's a hat-trick with one strike. Well, let's take another look. Yeah, he won't get an easier finish than that. The defending was all over the place, though.
Substitution for Liverpool.
Looking to cut inside, and the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. Penalty given, and yellow card handed out. And a chance maybe to settle this. A goal! Accurate from the spot.
Well, as you can see, the keeper dives one way and the ball goes down the middle. It's a very good penalty.
Cavani. Not a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. And he has options available. Chances on.
ball or not, that's a great bit of play and a very good finish.
Back underway then, and a hefty reward for any goal scored now, given the mystery ball situation. You can and in with a real chance. Will he? And a goal, brilliantly taken.
Well, with that counted for 3, that's a really composed finish. There was a lot of pressure on him there.
So often running again, and with the current mystery ball, goals will count for 2. Oh, fancy footwork. He's foiled them on his own. Miguel Angel Merentiel. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. That's a goal. Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. And I must say that's very good refereeing, going back to hand out the yellow card in that fashion. Let's see about the delivery. Well, no end product. And slipped through beautifully. He's in position. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
And we've got a new mystery ball active. Goals are now worth 3. Now the counter-attack looks on. All hands on deck. Didn't quite happen the way they had hoped. Very quick thinking there. Well, a really good run. Just the clearance that was needed. Who can they pick out? That is how to keep it out of the net. And swept out of there. Well, at first glance, you would think a strong possibility of a red card. Let's see. And he's been dismissed. This will be a real test of their defensive resilience.
Well, he had to go, didn't he? They'll need to reshape their defence quickly here.
Time for a change then. A functioning wall. And given the defender's touch, the referee says corner. An additional reward now for a goal. You get 3. No-nonsense piece of defending. Cavani. Putting it wide from there. Disappointing. And that is going to be a booking for the goalkeeper, in the opinion of the referee. And the timing was perfect. Ball 1. Making progress. Oh, this looks useful. It's in, and that will count as 3.
Well, he's taken advantage of the mystery ball there. That's a really good goal.
So they restart the game, and the sound of the referee's whistle. This match is in the history books, and it goes down as a Liverpool victory.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well.